Meantime, let's hit Macy's, reporting a loss in the second quarter, but getting a big boost from online sales. CNBC's Lauren Thomas just got off the phone with CEO Jeff Gennette moments ago. Lauren, what'd you learn?
Hey, Sarah, thanks. Yeah, so I just got off the phone with Jeff, finishing Macy's earnings call right after that wrapped this morning. Last I checked, shares were down slightly. They had jumped pretty significantly, up about 6% earlier in the morning. I think there was a lot of excitement around these better than expected online results. And Macy's particularly called out strength in luxury, which was a little interesting considering, the impact because of the pandemic that we've seen on tourism, and international tourism obviously has come to a halt. But when I asked Jeff about that on the call, he said, look at the competitive landscape. You have Neiman Marcus, Lord & Taylor, a number of these high-end department stores filing for bankruptcy or closing stores. And Macy's is really trying to capitalize that, particularly with Bloomingdale's. And he says that's really exceeded their expectations and contributed to those better than expected results during this latest quarter. And so they looking forward, they really hope to capitalize on that through the holiday season as well. Looking at its real estate, I know that was top of mind for a lot of analysts heading into this call. Macy's is still planning to close about 125 stores over the next 3 years. It's not changing those plans, which it had set before the pandemic. However, it is looking to test a number of locations away from malls. As you and I have discussed before, we've seen a lot of weakness at the mall in recent years, and that continues to kind of intensify. And Jeff, when I asked him this morning during our call, he said, if that does well, if this experiment does well and customers react well to these stores, Macy's would be looking to grow that part of its business.
I can't believe, Lauren, this is a $2 billion market cap stock. What has happened to Macy's? How do they have any visibility into the long term and when they can pick back up, given that they're running on fumes here and liquidity that they've managed to raise in the market? No holiday season, no back to school season. What's next? What's the picture? Sure. Well,
as Jeff said this morning during our call, he sees about $10 billion up for grabs just with all of this, the bankruptcies and the turmoil kind of flooding through the retail industry. Kohl's has thrown that number as well. So I think part of it is betting that they can take a bit of that, hopefully. But like you said, they're certainly up against, the Targets and Walmarts of the world, so it won't be easy. The holiday season, it's going to be a turning point for a lot of companies, I think, and really important to watch.